what we do here is go back.
Hi there and welcome to today's big 2020 fashion trend video. I've been getting some requests for this and I've done all of the research. I'm super excited to share all of these trends with you guys, and I picked the top ones and ones that I think are going to be most wearable for the everyday wardrobe, if you know what I mean. So really excited to hop on into this, and for each trend that I share, I'm going to be sharing affordable ideas in the description box for you guys, just because the designers and designer stylists really start pushing out the trends. Of course, you don't have to buy those designer trends because they're super pricey, and remember, these are trends. So let's go on and hop into the first look. So the first trend is going to be leather. This is going to be everywhere in 2020, and specifically you're going to see it in pants, you're going to see it in coats, you're going to see it in leggings, like an all leather outfit. I know they're making more suits that are completely leather, which I think is really cool, and I like this little bit of spin. I think this is definitely more of an edgier look, but can really look classy. Also, not just like the classic black leather color, but you're going to be seeing leather in like every color, which is going to just kind of be fresh air, kind of a different look this year. Next big trend is going to be layers of monochrome, and this is probably one that I'm most excited about. I love monochrome, especially in like very neutral colors and in like blush pinks. I think it's really cute when you can put like a pink earring, like maybe a really bright one, a different tone of a pink top, different tone of like maybe blush pink pants, and then you get the point, like it's tone on tone on tone of like the same color. And as far as color, like you can choose any color that you love, like green, pinks, neutrals, blues. I'll get into the color blue in a little bit later, but I think this one is super creative. It's really fun and definitely practical for the everyday. The next big trend is going to be more environmentally friendly. We're seeing pushing more thrifting, more upcycling. Brands are really getting into the whole renting idea, where you can rent some pieces for a certain amount each month, which is basically just using our resources really, really well, which I think is such a brilliant idea and just really crafty. You're even going to be seeing more fibers, more pieces designed that are like upcycled plastics and things like that. So that should be interesting to kind of see how that really evolves throughout the year. And they're saying this year more than ever in 2020 is we're going to be pushing away like the fast trend. Leaving that behind in 2020 is what a lot of stylists are saying they're doing. And specifically in that like fast fashion, this for 2019 was the tiny bags. Like they were super impractical. They were something that was pretty much just big in the summer to fall of 2019. And I know when I did the fall fashions video, you guys were all like, tiny bags? I'm not so sure about that. So yes, that is definitely leaving for 2020, and practical is moving in. The next trend that is going to be very, very big in 2020 is going to be mini skirts or mini dresses. In 2019, we really saw the midi dress and midi skirt trend like really prominent, and so this year it's going to be all about mini skirts and mini dresses. Now, as a tall girl, this can be kind of intimidating. A way to make it a little bit more practical and more comfortable in your life is to put on a pair of tights, throw on a pair of over-the-knee boots. Can just make you feel more comfortable. Also, maybe throwing on like an oversized cardigan or a blazer would look really good and make you feel a bit more comfortable and casual for the everyday with this style. The next trend is going to be saying goodbye to the biker shorts. Let me know down below if you are a fan of the biker shorts. I would love to know. And in moving is going to be the Bermuda shorts, and along with the whole Bermuda short trend is going to be like a classic short suit as well. A lot of designer brands pushed out those short kind of Bermuda like suits suits in the last fashion shows, and so it's going to be huge. There's definitely ways to make this more practical. I shared some of my favorites, pretty affordable favorites down in the description box below, of like kind of that boyfriend kind of Bermuda short. I know brands like Levi's, a Goldie, some of my favorite jean brands, have a really cute kind of feminine look too with the Bermuda short that I'm kind of excited to try and see how I can kind of make it very wearable this year, so stay tuned for that. So not only are designers going to be styling this even bigger into the spring, I think a way that we can really make it practical is if you're having a little bit more of a boyfriend, more oversized fit on like as pants, try pairing more of a tighter fitted top with it. This year specifically, tanks are going to be in. Like all of the stylists keep saying, tanks are going to be the big thing instead of just the classic white t-shirt. So you could pair like a tighter tank with a pair of Bermuda shorts heading into the spring and the summertime. That's going to be a major trend you're going to be seeing everywhere. That moves on to kind of the next big trend, which is probably one of the biggest that's going to be of 2020, and that is going to be oversized blazers. Really in 2020, comfort and practicality are up there. They're what is being prioritized this year, and an oversized blazer with maybe a pair of leggings or Spanx leggings is going to be really big. And for work, you can dress it up more with a pair of dress pants, or then on the everyday, for the everyday casual wear, mom life, you can throw on a pair of leggings or Spanx or something like that. It just makes it super practical. Also, you can throw on a pair of distressed denim. I think with oversized blazers is such a cute look. Throw on a little band tee and you are good to go. And this is also a great one to be environmentally friendly on, and go to a thrift store and see if you can find some oversized blazers. Great options to do that as well. Next trend is going to be polka dots. I'm excited for this one. I think this is one that is super practical. It's a pattern that's not super out there, that you can really easily incorporate in your everyday. One of my favorites is that it's a kind of a black and white most often, so you can pair it with maybe a pair of colored slacks for work, and then on the everyday you can wear any type of polka dot dress, polka dot top with a pair of maybe distressed jeans and shoes, and then you're good to go. So lots of ways to kind of make this super practical in a work environment, but also everyday life as well. But it really just gives that nice spin to a plain piece of clothing without being too dramatic. So really like, and I definitely will be participating in the polka dot trend in 2020. Next trend that you're seeing, and we're going to be seeing everywhere in 2020, is billowy, flowy, kind of big or voluminous dresses, if you will. And again, I've shared some of my favorite actually from ASOS. They have some of the like best dresses, I think, and they have just killed it with these like billowy, flowy dresses at a great price, as opposed to like going a designer price. But it's really just like a flowy dress that's either full length or more of like a shorter tier dress. And a way, if you want to give it some definition, is you can throw a belt around the center, you can throw a jean jacket around the center if you're wearing like a shorter dress. Lots of options to make it more flattering, if you will. And then I did want to emphasize that the big trend of 2020 is comfort. Like they're saying, active wear, leggings with an oversized blazer, throw on a pair of sneakers. That is the overarching theme of 2020, is going to be comfort and practicality. And I'll move in to a few more pieces that are going to be super practical more towards the end of the video that I'm excited to share. But I'm excited about this, having elevated like sportswear looks and just kind of using more of the casual, comfortable looks in our wardrobe for the everyday. Like, yes, that's my favorite type of style. Next big trend you're going to be seeing is loafers, and specifically all colors and kind of designs in loafers is really going to be in. Personally, I love it. I think especially just being practical again and comfortable, loafers are great, especially in the work environment if you're going to be on your feet a lot. These are are like practical shoes that you can wear like hours upon hours and still be comfortable. I have some of my favorite loafers from Nordstrom, and then Walmart actually has a really great dupe too, so I'll have them linked down below for you guys. But great practical, comfortable trend option that designers are really going to be pushing. The piece of jewelry that you're going to be seeing all throughout 2020, this is the piece of jewelry, is going to be hoop earrings of all sizes. They say specifically gold earrings. I think you can go with what you prefer, silver, gold. I am so excited about this one. Hoop earrings have been my favorite, like, since I started wearing earrings in middle school. If you go through my videos, you'll probably notice I'm wearing hoop earrings in them. I didn't care if they weren't not in trend before, but now that they are in trend, it just gives me more of an excuse to just go all out with wearing them. So really excited about this. Just a very elegant, dainty, simple look. You don't have to wear bigger ones. You can wear like little small gold ones with your hair pulled back. That can look really cute too. The next trend is going to be puff sleeves. We kind of saw this emerging like on the runways and some clothing stores in 2019, but they're really making this to be this statement in 2020 is going to be puff sleeves. Now I think you can make this more practical in your everyday life by pairing it with a pair of jeans or like a midi skirt, a denim midi skirt, and I think that can dress it down really well. But if you want to wear it to work, you can tuck it into a pair of like black slacks and black loafers, and I think that would be a really cute look. And stylists are really saying that they're going to be doing structured kind of puff sleeves, but then also more whimsical, delicate sheer looks as well. The next big trend is going to be combat boots. Chloe has like the ever so famous one right now. They're really pushing the combat boot, but that one is at a pricey price, so you're never going to go wrong with the Doc Marten. Doc Martens are timeless, they're classy, they're good quality. I'll share some, of course, the Doc Martens down below, but also some other good dupe options that I have run across that I think are really good as well. But this is one of those timeless pieces that you're going to keep seeing kind of come back and back. I don't think it ever really went away. I think some people's styles have just kind of kept this going, but really in 2020 you're going to see it pushed again. And I think this is more of like the edgier style. You can throw on a pair of even boyfriend Bermuda shorts, distressed jeans if it's chillier outside, an oversized blazer with a tank top, and that is definitely a look that's going to be happening in 2020. Talking about jeans moves us on to the next trend, which is going to be flare jeans. Stylists are saying that flare jeans are going to be making a big comeback in 2020, and I think it's good. I think they're really flattering on a lot of different body types. I remember in middle school and in early high school, that's all we wore, and they were super flattering and comfortable too. So I think they also look really great with loafers, also square-toed heels, lower heels as well, so that's something you could definitely be looking into, and I'll be incorporating those in the try-on hauls throughout the year. Now for the color of 2020, the stylists and the big brands have spoken, and they have said that the royal color blue is going to be in, and it kind of just resembles simplicity and timelessness, and the color blue really seems to fit well with every single skin tone. So you're going to be seeing that really push this year on the runways and on designer brands, and so I'm excited. I think the royal blue is super pretty. I tend to not really wear it a ton, but I'm going to be trying to branch out more this year and style that in a lot of the try-on hauls too. Next trend you're going to be seeing everywhere is the Peplum styled top, and can I get an hallelujah? I love Peplum tops. This is one of the tops I don't think I've stopped wearing. I think they look really flattering on every body type, especially if you're more of a straight type of body type. I think it can just do really well at creating some curve and figure there too, which I really like. They look great with jeans, with slacks. They can be worn every day, and the variety of a Peplum top can range from like cotton all the way up to like silk and things like that. So I love this trend, and I am so excited. Moving on to the next trend that is going to be huge, stylists say, in 2020 is neons, brighter pattern colors. This is going to be the other one that's a little bit more profound, maybe pushes you out of your comfort zone. You're going to be seeing suits that resemble a little bit more of the 70s, featuring like wider lapels, double-breasted suits, and more of those flared hemlines. So kind of interested to see kind of how this really evolves throughout the year, but they're saying this is going to be huge. But all in all, stylists really say the decade ascending trend is going to be those bell bottoms, those flare pants like we just talked about. And then they said what is really staying behind in 2019 is going to be those clear vinyl clothing pieces. And I am so excited about this one. I just think it never could look very classy having like plastic see-through clothing. I don't know, I just never jumped on that bandwagon, and I'm excited to see something else move in instead. And then the last trend is a good one. It's going to be what bag is going to be the big trend this year, and it's going to be practicality. Again, like I said, practical and just simple and comfortable is really what they're going for in 2020. I love this because I think we really can kind of bring our own styles out, our own flair in this, and really pick a bag that fits us best. But if there's a few that really have stood out in some designer brands and on the runways, the shoulder, more of like that baguette bag is really in, and then Saint Laurent is really pushing like the saddle bag and the bucket bag as well. And you know, in fall of 2019, the bucket bag was really starting to evolve, and that is going to be continued on pretty heavily in 2020 as well. So kind of like morph and find a practical bag that's comfortable, that fits your lifestyle is going to be what's in this year, and I love that. All right, so those are going to be the top wearable trends that are going to be huge for 2020. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below which trend you're most excited about. I would love to know, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.